Right, now, as they say, you can't make an omelette without breaking an egg. Well, I've been working a bit this morning, so there's a bit of mess around, as in, you know, just stuff that's kit and that. This is the main part of the cutting room. There. This is a set of patio doors, French doors, whatever. They're going to go in this opening. You can see that opening there. Yeah. This cover I put over the fridge to keep the weather out of it. This is going to be a little, well, it's going to have me freezer here, pushed at the back, and some shelves up, and I might even make myself a little reloading room in there, or each room. Yeah, got a raised floor that I've just put in. This is the chiller unit. It's Zanotti Uniblock. Zanotti are pretty good units, actually. It's not a new chiller by any stretch of the imagination, but it runs well and it keeps things at a very good constant temperature. Got it set at 3, and it keeps the stuff in there around 4 on a deep core temperature. This is the cutting room. By the way, I just want to let you know I've got to have this cavity here kept open. You can see up in there. That is a space, airspace for the motor to keep cool, especially in the heat of the summer, if we actually get any. There we go. Into the cutting room, or processing room, as probably should call it. This is it's taken me a while because I've been doing it on my own, and there's been some really heavy lifting and some very. I'll tell you what, whoever puts this bloody white stuff up on their own is a magician. If you do it how they tell you to do it. It's almost impossible. We got the old knee-operated hand wash basin and the hand dryer. Got a hot water sterilizer. That's for while you're working. Got the two deep sinks and sausage stuffer, which in all honesty I wouldn't buy again. This particular model, the first time I used it I snapped the handle off, and now we've got a wrench handle on there. So this is a freebie I got. I guess it, well, you call it a freebie if you want. It's about 200 quid, 250, and I've got that given to me with this scale, which is 1100 quid, and this backpacker, which is, it cost me 2.5. So Grandis. Both of these are brand new, as is that one as well. This one I got specifically for the length of it, that I can do middles and backs of bacon. So when I'm dry curing, for all those that don't know, the easiest way to dry cure is to salt them down with your recipe, and then vac pack it, and it will then be bacon within 2-3 weeks. If you're doing gammons, obviously a little bit longer, but you do tend to tunnel bone them and get lots of dry cure in the socket in the hole. So it then, you're probably looking at 4 weeks for a gammon properly, and you don't want to miss cure because it's basically bacon with pork in the middle. Not good. People don't like that. There's my old mincer that I bought that was almost, well, it looked very rough. Now I've refurbished it and it's a pretty tiny bit of kit. And if I get my way and the money, I will be selling it and getting an electric stuffer. So this one here, this bit of kit, is a UV ultraviolet knife sterilizer that you, when you've finished, you've washed all your knives, you put them in the knife sterilizer and turn it on. There we are. Put them in. Turn the dial for a minimum of 30 minutes and it then sterilizes it. This is all the chiller and refrigerated unit temperatures that we have to do 3 times a day. This is a chiller with vac bags of gear in there. He's set at 1.7, so he's just coming up to temperature. He'll kick in a minute and pop straight back down. The interior will be fine. It keeps it very well. I bought that on eBay, my delightful eBay. I love eBay. The table I got from eBay, which is too big for in here really, but I've had to set it up because I don't know where to put the stuff. I need either to have it cut down or a slightly smaller one, or a freezer that you can have the similar style as this with a worktop, freezer with a worktop. Although with that small freezer out there, I don't think really I need any bigger one. It'll only be for carrying pheasants and stuff that you know, that are out of season. So if they were shot in season, I can keep them and sell them after. Bacon slicer, scale for the markets, and all the odds and sods that you've got to have. It's everywhere in there really. I need a bigger place. I haven't really hardly started. So if you are thinking of doing anything, think bigger rather than smaller. That's my Grundy bin. I'll put that towel dispenser up in a minute. My Grundy bin is full of mixes for burgers and sausages. Summer Sizzler, Mrs. Claus Miracle Sausage Mix. Lovely. That's part of my sharpening system. This is the end sharpening system. Diamond stones and the strop to get it perfect. I'll show you the machine I've just bought in a second.